Nations around the world are experiencing high inflation in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as rising gas prices worsened by the war in Ukraine. That's no different than what's happening in the United States right now. Ms. Murray, what should Congress do to address rising costs? You have 90 seconds.
Such an important question. In every community, I know families are struggling, and like I told you in the beginning, I know what that feels like. So I have been very focused on lowering costs for families as we get through this global challenge that we are facing. I have worked to lower prescription drug costs. In the Inflation Reduction Act, the biggest reduction in prescription drugs we have ever seen, allowing Medicare to negotiate for lower prices, capping $35 insulin at $35, making sure that families have extension of the ACA so they can get lower costs for insurance. We passed a bill to make sure that we're lowering energy costs. If we move to a clean new energy program and we lower our costs, that will help every family's pocketbook. I am looking at every step we can take to lower costs, including my plan to pass childcare. And you elect me, and we will get that done so families can lower the cost of their childcare, get back to work, and help our economy be productive again.
Thank you. Ms. Smiley.
Well, that sounds like a Washington, D.C. answer to me. I took on Washington, D.C., Patty, and I won. You've never taken on Washington, D.C. You are Washington, D.C. Senator Murray stood with Joe Biden with the Inflation Reduction Act and said, this is going to help us. Don't be deceived by the name, because this isn't coming from me. This is coming from the CBO. It does nothing to combat inflation. In fact, it raises taxes on all of us. 87,000 IRS agents coming after our small business owners and hardworking Washington families. Do you know those making $25,000 or less are 5 times more likely to be audited by the IRS? That's who I'm standing up and fighting for. Also in that, I think it's important that Washington families know Senator Murray was the deciding vote on the excise tax on natural gas. So there has to be a way to pay for all of this. So you will see your energy costs go up. She stood by Joe Biden with the American Rescue Plan and said, we are in a better place now. In every room I've been into in Washington State, I've been in all 39 counties. I've listened to thousands of voters across Washington State. I ask, are you in a better place? They say, no, we are worse. Senator Murray allowed $1 billion to go to criminals like Larry Nassar and the Boston bomber. That's not good use of taxpayers' money. I will be a steward of that. I will ensure that we reduce the spending. We rein in the out-of-control spending. I certainly will make sure that 87,000 IRS agents do not come after you. And I will permanently extend the 2017 tax cuts for the middle class and get our economy on the right track.